This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Saturday, December 27th, 2025. The title of this rant is Trump Will Never Give Peace a Chance. Say goodbye to the evil empire. So Trump is on his home turf tomorrow in Mar-a-Lago as Zelensky is coming in to visit him. Zelensky has gone through all of his prep work with all of the other European leaders. He was just in Canada, I believe, today to get some discussions with the Canadian authorities on this. But Trump will never give peace a chance. There's all kinds of things that Ukraine will agree to have a ceasefire, to have an end of hostilities, to stop somewhere here or there. There have been 7 or 8 ceasefire proposals or something like that, and Russia has said no to every single one of them. Trump has acted basically like, oh, I didn't know that they did that. I thought we had something going on here. But nothing has been going on because Russia has basically not seceded in anything. And I would like to say another thing. When you have two warmongers who are talking about peace, there's not going to be any peace. And the big thing here is we know that Putin will never agree to anything because right now he does not have the upper hand in a lot of things. Russia is hurting all over the place. There are so many things that are taking this evil empire down from within. They're running out of money. They're running out of people to wage the war. They're running out of ammunition. They're running out of oil in the sense that oil refineries are being blown up. The Ukrainians are hitting strategic places all over them where they're making their war-making equipment and supplies and arms all over the place. They're hitting their railroad lines. They're hitting all their logistics. They've used up almost all the money that they had saved in years and years before, and there is no way that they can achieve the goals that they claim that they want to have right now by actually fighting in a battle. That's never going to happen. So why is Trump even going to do this? Because he wants to make himself look good, etc. His people want to make him look good. But let's remember one other thing about that. We're not even having what do they call an arbitrator who is neutral. No, we have Steve Witkoff who wants to make money off this. We have Jared Kushner who wants to make money off this deal. They're not even employees of the government. They're there so that there's specific things that may happen in there that if they happen, then they're going to make gobs and gobs of money off of. This is no way that you're going to have a peace. This is no way that there can be let's just say, a sovereign nation in Ukraine from now for the next 25 years because of the things that are putting in place right now. That's not going to happen. So everything here is just a show so that Trump can say that he did something like he says he's done with every single other armed conflict that's gone on in the world. How many has he said he had now? 8. None of them have really, he had nothing to do with any of them, and some of them are still fighting. But it's all to make the orange mango look good. And at the same time, Putin will never, ever concede because his whole premise in life, the only way he is going to survive this is if he takes Ukraine and he can die in the Kremlin, or if he gets overthrown, because there's no way that Russia can now win in this war. They do not have the necessary vital things that are necessary for them to win, especially with the fact that Ukraine is going to get, $100 billion some loan for the next 2 years from the European nations who are going to sign off on that. All right. Yes, there's a lot of things going on dynamically all over the place. Not all of Europe is there. A couple of European nations are not there. Yes, there's other troubles going on with Russia trying to do different things in different countries all over the place in Europe. But they're very, very firm in the sense that Russia must be stopped. Russia must be stopped. Putin does not want to stop. He wants to go not only to Ukraine, but to continue on in Europe, starting with the Baltic states possibly. And this is basically the wish list of a madman, and Trump is a madman on the other side. And there's no way you can achieve peace when you have two madmen, two warmongers, two criminals one a war criminal, one who's been charged with crimes against humanity, working to achieve some type of peaceful outcome. This will not occur. And I say unto my sisters and brothers who are on their conservative side who are looking at this, no, there is not two sides to this issue. This is not a two-issue thing. Ukraine was a sovereign nation that was invaded, and there are continuing to be war crimes committed against the Ukrainian people as drones are dropping bombs on little ladies in Russian-held territory in Ukraine as they're going to the grocery store, as there are drones and missiles being sent into apartment buildings, knowing that there are people in them. Ukraine is not doing anything like that. Russia is doing that all over. Russia is also executing prisoners of war after they've given up. This is not any reason to stop a war and say, oh, okay, you can stop here, Vladimir, and then everything will be fine after that. No, there has to be crimes. He has to be charged. All of his officials have to be charged. There has to be serious reparations and continued reparations for years and years. Russia must pay a very heavy price for this. And again, part of this is just a stepping stone for Russia to continue on. And the United States, again, needs to be the de facto leader in all of this. Trump is from an incredible point of weakness, which he thinks is his power. It's not. It's not going to go down well for him. It's not going to go down well for Russia. But what is coming up for tomorrow is just a song and dance to try and make Trump look good, to try and make Putin look good. Nothing will firmly be achieved. War will continue. My sisters and brothers on the conservative side, we must go against this president and bring this war to an end by going all out and arming them and supplying them and letting Russia know you cannot win and we will stop you.